Hey Pro Vapor family, my name is Lauren and today I'm going to be doing a small little informational video slash tutorial on mesh coils. I have customers come in with their tanks or devices and they're like, oh, I want to try a new coil, and I'll be like, have you tried a mesh coil? And they look at me like I have 5 heads. They're like, what is that? So we're just going to give you a little information on that today and break it down and then show you how to properly prime it, because it's a little different than a regular coil. All right, so today I'm going to be using a Crown 4 tank by UL to show you the difference between mesh coils and a regular coil. And I'm going to be using my Shogun mod by iJoy. Those are just some of my favorite combinations personally. You know, everybody's got their own flavor. So let's just get into it. The coils that everyone are used to, it's got a spiral, okay? So the wire is made out of Kanthal or stainless steel or nichrome, and the wire spirals with the cotton. Now a mesh coil, they take the same wire, but they turn it into this graph looking sheet, and it's just one singular circle. All right, ladies and gents, so now I'm gonna show you how I prime a mesh coil. I do it a little differently than I do with a regular coil. There's a reason for it. It needs to be saturated just a little bit more so you can really get the flavor out of it. So I'll take a paper towel and I'll prime the sides like I normally do, like I've shown you before. And I'll do it again. Now, with me, I'll take a paper towel, and where you would prime the center, I soak that thing, drench it in juice. Straight up drench that thing, all right? Like you're pouring it with water. And then I blow the excess out. You wanna make sure you get all the excess, because then if you don't, it'll leak out of your air holes or you'll just be eating juice, and nobody wants that. Well, I mean, most people don't want that. I like to eat it, but you know, I'm a little weird. After you've blown out the excess juice, we're just gonna put the tank together like we normally would. Again, I'm gonna be using the Crown 4 by UL. This tank is a little bit different. You got what's referred to as a press fit coil. So instead of screwing it in, you just push the coil down, and then you're going to spin the bottom with the airflow on it. All right. So now with this tank, you fill it up at the top. And by the way, the juice I'm using today is Sad Boy Strawberry Jam Cookie. So when you're done filling it with this particular tank, you spin the top back on. You got to align it a certain way, so then it'll lock. And then we'll put it on my mod. I'm gonna lower the wattage, and then we'll start our regular priming process. All right, so just like I showed you in our first tutorial video with priming a coil, I did my dry pools, and now I am slowly bumping up the wattage and vaping it. But like, this tank and this coil are so awesome. I have my airflow closed off a little bit because that's how I like it. This thing is only at 35 watts. I just want you to check this out. 35 watts. That is a lot of vapor for 35 watts, okay? Now I just bumped it up to 45 watts. Can we just... Thank you for indulging me. To explain the difference between the mesh coil and the average coil that people have been used to getting. How it works with a coil is that the more surface area you have, the better the flavor. With mesh coils, you have the graph looking sheet thing, right? So you're getting a bunch of surface area and it's burning more evenly. Because instead of a spiral where you can potentially get hot spotting, just one circular area. So because of the surface area, you're getting better flavor out of it, and it doesn't take long to ramp up. So it's ramping up fast, so it's heating up fast as soon as you fire it, and it's not a hot vape either. It's a pretty cool vape, and you're getting immense vapor and really good flavor out of it. So it's kind of a trade-off, you know what I mean? In the sense of, if you like a hot vape, you might not like this coil, but if you don't really care about the temperature or you prefer a cooler vape, this thing is the way to go. These mesh coils, they are phenomenal in my opinion. I love them. Some of these mesh coils, in my opinion, like with this tank, the Crown 4 by UL, or with the Fireluke tank or the Fireluke Pro tank, those coils get so close, they're comparable to a rebuildable, an RDA, the ones you build your coils for. If you've ever had an RDA and tried it, you know the phenomenal flavor that gives you. So for me to compare these to that, that's a big deal. So now I have bumped up my vape. I've got it at my sweet spot, which is 61 watts. I just want to give you an idea of the massive amount of vapor you get out of this. Oh, that's so good. Guys, this is like really good. So I hope I thoroughly explained the difference to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment and you will most definitely be answered. So I'll see you later, and don't forget to subscribe.